afternoon and welcome back to Hideaway Homestead. We have pulled out an American Sun oven to play with today. We bought this several years ago and I think we used it a couple of times about that time, and then life came up and we got busy with other projects. It's been sitting in a box in our living room actually for quite a while. I'd say a couple of years maybe. And we got it out, thought about it, and decided we'd experiment with it again. It has so many benefits and opportunities, options for preppers, for people who are RVing or don't have a source of cooking fuel. It's just got a lot of possibilities, but we think we do need to practice with it a little bit. So today we're going to cook something for our supper, and then probably for tomorrow we're going to cook something for either lunch or supper tomorrow too. So here's what we have. And we tried to make our own sun oven contraption. I think we tried a couple of different ways and they were not very successful for cooking. I think one of them was using the reflectors for your car windshield reflector, sun reflectors, and those were so floppy. And then I think we might have done one with a box and aluminum foil, and neither one of those, maybe they work for some people, but they were not as reliable as this. And so we bit the bullet, and this is an American Sun oven, I believe. They're one of the more well-known brands, and it is very durable. It has everything you need. They've upgraded it so that it has features that you're not going to find out of your cardboard box, kind of a thing. We set this up a few minutes ago. It is 88 degrees outside today. Just what you wanted in mid-September, right? When we pulled it out of the box, it almost immediately, once the reflection started, it almost immediately went to 100. So that moved it up, and it's been out here, how many minutes, Kevin? 5 minutes?
Maybe.
Maybe
yeah.
5 minutes since we set it up, and it is now at 140 something. It's hard to take video with these reflections bouncing off of it everywhere, but yeah, we're going to preheat this, see how high it gets. We do have pretty good sun today. It was clear sun when I got the bright idea, pun intended, I guess, but now we've got some clouds coming over, so we'll have to factor in the cloud cover and shadows and stuff like that. We did set it up in an open area that shouldn't have shadows from the building behind me or from trees behind me. It's set up so that right now we have direct sunlight. They built in a little sunlight finder kind of a gadget on here, and right now we are in direct sun. The sun will move through the day, and so we will have to adjust it. They suggest adjusting it every half hour. So we'll let this baby get heated up here. It looks to me like it dropped just a little bit in temperature when the sun went behind a cloud. So this is what we're going to be working with. It is not a fast way to cook. It is more like a slow cooker or a Dutch oven with coals over a fire or something like that. You just have to allow for time. You're not going to get instant food like a microwave out of this, or a toaster even. We prepared a winter chicken dinner with one of our small birds that we raised here, chickens we raised here on the farm. And here are some green beans that we just picked today. I put some butter on them because everything's better with butter. We seasoned up our chicken, and by now the internal temperature is 200 degrees. So this will get started cooking right now. I'll look at my watch in just a minute and find out what time we're putting this in and how long it takes it to cook. This oven has an adjustable floating rack, and that keeps the bowl or pan level, even though you might adjust the height of the oven itself. So, and we're also using dark pan to cook this in. That absorbs more of the heat from the sun also. So cast iron, dark enamelware, something like that. I think American Sun Ovens sells pots also that are available. So we'll see how long it takes. We're going to check this chicken. It's been, I'm going to have to calculate it out, I think 3.5 hours that it's been cooking, and the temperature has varied between 200 and now it's right at 360, you said, Kevin?
It's 325 right
325,
now.
okay,
Yeah.
right now. And I think it had been higher than that. It's hard to remember that this is going to be hot because it's just sitting out here in 80-something degree temperature and it's not exuding any heat. Kevin says he can smell it, so that's a good sign.
You get right here close to it, I can smell it. It smells good.
So we got hot pads.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. Have a thermometer. It does look like it's probably pretty well done.
Oh, sorry. It's 180 degrees.
All right. So that's supposed to be a safe temperature. Can you put it in the thigh? It's almost in the thigh right there, but ooh, juice is coming out.
183.
Okay. So then probably the thighs are done. The dark meat takes longer.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it looks good to me. There's not much cleanup to this baby. I just need to close it up and make the heat come out.
Ready to take it out?
Sure.
All right. See if I can get this out of here.
Yeah, this swinging rack is nice and not so nice because the thing moves on you. Oops, the whole thing's coming over.
Yeah, it's because we're taking the weight off of it. It's leaning forward.
Yeah, we had adjusted this post in the back quite a bit to raise this up to tilt it towards the sun. And so
can you hold it forward? Just hold it like that.
we'll move this back up to ground level. Thing goes pretty well.
Okay.
Good deal. Okay. We did not put the stakes in that they provide to ground it in because it's not going to blow away in our area today. It's not that windy. So now this little rack in the center there,
it swings.
It swings, and that levels your food when you do raise this up off of ground level. So good deal.
Right.
We got a winner chicken dinner. I see that the green beans look like they got dried out up there on the top.
Yeah, some of the top ones on the top did, yeah.
So we'll see what they taste like. That was just a fun experiment.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us today here on Hideaway Homestead. The winter chicken dinner was a winner. We thought it was very good. It was very tasty. The only thing we didn't like really was that the vegetables didn't get as done as we usually like them to be. We were sort of surprised by that really, because we were kind of thinking that whenever the chicken was done that the vegetables would be done also. But the green beans were really crunchy. The carrots were sort of crunchy too. The potatoes weren't too bad, but overall it was good. It was a very good meal. That little small chicken that we talked about, we actually are going to end up getting probably 2 or 3 meals out of just that one little chicken. It wasn't very big, and we were thinking, oh my goodness, do we want to do one this small? But it ended up being a good thing. So we were very pleased with how it turned out. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Tell us if you've done this before. So until next time, thanks for joining us here on Hideaway Homestead.